24 years, so you can't run away from the DNA.
Payton, he's checked in for Augustine. Millsap a screen on Payton. Here's Millsap. And the rejection by Ibaka. Gordon against Korver. And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Vucevic with that basketball upbringing, guys. You see that in his skill level, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he can score on the block over either shoulder. He can step out and make the face-up jump shot as well. He's a good passer. Offensively, there's not much he can't do as a big guy.
And it's Gordon missing.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm.
Oh! Big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Now here is Jack. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Payton kicks to Fournier. From 7. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And in a relatively short time, Fournier has really increased his role in the league. I mean, he's a player you have to guard and keep an eye on at all times.
The Hawks making a switch here. Prince is checked in. Jack with it. Now Payton defending. And Elfrid Payton with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Mike Scott's checked in for Prince.
And you look at Paul Millsap, one of the hardest workers in the league. You see it in how much he's added to his game over the course of his career.
Millsap a screen on Payton. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And not a whole lot the D can do. Once Howard is in position for the dunk, he might as well start jogging back the other way.
Screen by Ibaka. Here's Fournier. And he banks in the layup. Fournier's got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
The Magic have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace.
And back in 08, Ibaka became the first player ever from the Republic of Congo to be drafted in the NBA. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. 9 seconds left here in the second. To the inside. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
So difficult to defend Ibaka inside. The length, the improved strength, and he's one of those bigs who doesn't mind going to the line.
Tipped. Payton. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And he can't hit the second. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Fournier and Ibaka are in the forward slots. Aaron Gordon out there with Elfrid Payton. And it's Vucevic in the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And the layup's good off the glass. Vucevic has got 10 points in the game.
And how about the concentration level of Vucevic? I mean, we often overlook that, but just keeping his hands steady on the shot attempts, even while getting bumped and roughed up a bit.
Millsap with the steal. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, as always, the Atlanta Hawks run that fluid offensive system that is widely admired. You know, Steve Kerr, our old friend, used to say they get to the next level of their offense. You take away the first option, they automatically get to the second. You take that one, they automatically and fluidly get to the third option. And very few teams do that. Kevin?
Passing and shooting, DA. That's what it's all about. Thank you. Millsap, screen on Payton. Schroeder kicks to Cephalosha. Lock at 6. Here's Schroeder. And the 3 off target.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Yeah, it's been a few years now since Serge Ibaka added shooting from range to his game, but it's done wonders. I mean, we've seen his scoring jump ever since he started taking threes, worked to get his shot where he is a very deadly threat from deep and mid-range, so impressive to see that improvement.
And Millsap slams it in.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
The Hawks trail by 4. And with Ibaka, he took a look at how he could most help his team, and adding a 3 to his bag of tricks was first on the list.
Yeah, and give Serge credit for seeing the direction of the league in terms of where we were heading and getting a jump on the game. I mean, entered the league rarely taking anything away from the hoop. Now, more than half his shots are from outside the paint. They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And you know, it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been stellar as well.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Atlanta.
Gordon is one of those guys who loves physical contact. He's really skilled at finishing over difficult defense.
Here's Millsap. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And that's now 18 points for Paul Millsap.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Elfrid Payton and Aaron Gordon go back. They played together for USA's under-19 squad that won gold in the 2013 World Championships.
And you go back to that team, Payton was a surprise starter after joining as a late addition. So Marcus Smart was another player on that team. Boy, I tell you what, that's a lot of defense and athleticism between those three.
Here's Schroeder. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And Aaron Gordon, the 4th overall pick back in 2015 by the Magic, and very young for his class. He's 2 months younger than the 2016 top pick, Karl Anthony Towns.
And even as young as he is, guys, I mean, he's more than ready for the rigors of the NBA game. An incredible athlete. He's made his impact first and foremost with his defense and activity on the court, and that always travels well.
And it's denied. And Bazemore kicks it over to Schroeder. Drains the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. That's good from Schroeder.
You look at what Schroeder has done so far. He has 8 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
Heaton. Bazemore grabs the miss. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter.
Defensively, guys, they just don't seem to be giving the same kind of effort that they were in the first half of the game.
Wow!
My goodness. Hey, listen, Gordon once jumped over a mascot while putting the ball under his legs in a dunk contest. I mean, he's one of the most ridiculous athletes and dunkers we have in the game.
Good work there as it goes. And that's 15 points for Dwight Howard.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the Hawks making a change here. Korver's checked in. And Orlando has possession. Trailing by 5. Gordon kicks to Vucevic. Payton dishes to Ibaka. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, with a hand in his face, no less. Inside, Ibaka uses his long arms to convert through the contact.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Korver. From deep. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.